Hello, Taurus. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I am here to give you a reading for the week of June 8th to the 14th, okay? So I just got this new, the Soul's Journey deck. Love the artwork. So I'm going to start off your reading by pulling a few words of advice or a few messages from Spirit for you, okay? A few cards to start out for Taurus. Okay. Oh, okay. Easier than I expected. So we're starting off with gratitude. All right, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So it's telling you not to take certain things for granted, and to just, take a moment at some point in the week and look around you and be grateful for what you do have, okay? Don't focus on what we don't have, obviously. And then moving right along, we have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay? So I get it. It's sometimes hard to move forward or even start a project or just proceed in our daily life without knowing every single answer to what's going to happen. But it's part of the mystery of life. It's part of the beauty of, not knowing where your day-to-day life is going to go. Okay? You can't have all the answers. It's impossible. And it's going to drive you crazy. And to doubt yourself, or to doubt a situation or a positive outcome potentially that could happen, you are shooting yourself in the foot from the beginning, okay? It's going to diminish any chance of it ever succeeding or going right. So do not have doubt, okay? Don't doubt yourself, first and foremost. And then the last one would be patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Absolutely true. Okay? So basically, this is a reminder to you to trust in the divine, trust in the universe, okay? Trust that everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Divine timing, divine order, okay? If something was meant to happen 6 months earlier, it would have, okay? If something was meant to... If you were meant to end up with somebody, you would have, okay? If you are meant to end up with somebody, but you're not with them at the time, it'll come full circle. And if you are divinely meant to be with them, then you will in the end, okay? So you just have to trust that who you end up with, what situation you end up with, what circumstances you end up with in the end are going to either teach you a lesson or they're going to divinely guide you towards down a path that you are meant to go down, okay? But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason when it's supposed to happen. And, just trust the universe, okay? Everything's divinely guided. So let's move on to a simple 6-card spread for Taurus. What can Taurus expect in the upcoming week? Okay. Start with a flyer card, please, for Taurus. What can they expect in the upcoming week? Okay. Okay, very interesting. So we're starting off with the 5 of Swords. Something's weighing on your mind. Something's giving you a headache, okay, or somebody. And given that the next card is the Ace of Swords, you're being an overthinker. You are thoroughly and methodically thinking before you make any moves, and that's good. But I'm feeling like these might be tied together, okay? You might be overthinking things to the point where you're burdening yourself, okay? You're weighing yourself down. You're giving yourself a headache, okay? It's good to think about things thoroughly and, make a strategic move in the right direction, but at the same time, don't overthink it to the point where you are becoming your own burden, okay? And then moving right along, we have the Page of Cups. So I'm seeing here you're doing a bit of dreaming this month. I have, in the past months, started to receive dreams messages, if you will, through my dreams from spirit. And I feel like some of you are starting to achieve this, and it is not only giving you important messages to move on and make the right decisions in your day-to-day life, but it's also helping you trust your intuition. I'm not 100% sure how, but I'm just getting the feeling that it's helping you trust your intuition, and it's helping you open your third eye, okay? And inevitably, that's all helping you expand your spiritual knowledge and spiritual gifts, okay? Which is beautiful. And so moving from the Page of Cups, going to the Ace of Wands, which ties back to what I was just saying, where your third eye is opening, your intuition is on fire, okay? And this is reminding you to trust that wholly, okay? Trust that it's going to lead you in the right direction. And a lot of the times we seem to forget that, you know, we get that gut feeling, that intuition about a situation, and that a lot of the times it's just our spirit guides kind of nudging us and being like, come on, trust this intuition. Because, you know, when they don't play a part in our intuition and our gut feeling, they want us to trust it, okay? And not only that, but they want us to get rid of certain situations that aren't serving us anymore, okay? And then moving right along, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here, you've recently started a project or a new job or a promotion where you are finally starting to see financial growth spurt in your life, and you're starting to see this foundation that you set for yourself is starting to slowly but surely grow, okay? And you're watching that, and you're watering it like a new little baby plant, if you will, okay? And to wrap up the 6 cards, we have the Moon. So the Moon card is telling me that you're going to end the week feeling a bit anxious, a bit on edge about something, okay? You're gonna be feeling a bit restless. And to start off with the 5 of Swords and end with the Moon is not the best beginning and ending, but what it's telling you is that just prepare yourself. It's gonna be a bit of a restless, kind of overthinking sort of week for you. Those occur more than, you know, for some of us than others, but essentially try not to overthink things because they are starting to move in a positive direction, okay? Have patience, but don't doubt yourself, and be grateful in the process, okay? And so let's wrap up your reading with 1 Moonology card. Let's try to get a flyer for Taurus, please. Cards have a life of their own sometimes. Okay. So your last and final piece of advice from Spirit is your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. Now, I don't want this message to wrap up the reading making you feel like you need to overthink things and plan things even more. But it's just a small reminder to keep in the back of your head that you do need a practical plan for your dreams, okay? So plan it out, but don't stress yourself out over it, okay? Because at the end of the day, you may be a little bit restless and a little on edge about things, but it's clearly going to grow and work for you, okay? So on that note, Taurus, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.